Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the monthly love reading for all zodiac signs. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As you guys can see, we've already shuffled the deck, so let's get right into your reading, Virgo. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Now, how you're viewing your partner, the person of your interest. You have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. How your partner is viewing you or the situation, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, Virgos. So you may be dealing with a fire sign, which would be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. For others of you, you may be dealing with water sign, which would be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer type of energy. Okay, so how you're viewing them in the present time. You have the Knight of Wands here, which speaks about communication. With the Page of Cups, it's emotional communication that's coming through. They may be communicating with you. They may be extremely emotional as of lately. The Four of Cups does speak about being a little bit frustrated or feeling like you guys have currently gone through this little glitch where the relationship is not as connected or as balanced as it would naturally be. With the Eight of Wands, there's definitely a feeling of unhappiness or a feeling of stuckness when it comes to the relationship, like not progressing or not moving forward. For some of you guys, Virgos, you may be experiencing the feeling of like having no direction or not knowing where your partner, what their intentions are in regards to the relationship and how you move forward or how they want to move forward. Now, how they're viewing the situation, you have two sevens here. So this is definitely speaking to me about, you know, your spiritual aspect is becoming very important for the majority of you Virgos out there. So it's almost the feeling like wanting something that is not only long lasting, but if there's no connection in this relationship, and I mean like on a deeper level, as an example, if you've been wanting marriage for quite a while and you've been solid in this relationship for about a year or so, there's a feeling of frustration because you're not being able, like they're not including you in future plans is what I'm hearing. So for some of you guys, it could be that you're wanting them to at least speak about the direction where this relationship is going. Now, again, spirituality is going to be very important for you Virgos for the month of March. So again, it could be you feeling like I need to have direction, or I need to feel like this relationship has a purpose, because if there isn't a purpose or there's no future that they're wanting to build with me, I'm not going to be wasting my time anymore. So again, spirituality, it's almost like intuitively you're picking up on that and you're feeling like, okay, are we moving forward? Are we going towards something that is going to be long-term? If we are, why aren't you including me in your future plans? Why aren't you showing me that you're wanting to go towards something that is going to be long-lasting? Now, the Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Wands speaks to me a lot about your partner seeing you as a person that may be a little bit unstable, or you could be emotionally very unstable, extremely emotional, and that could be very frightening or scary to them. It could be like you're hot and you're cold. One day you're fine, everything's amazing, and then they do something like, an example, fall asleep before they text you, and they forget to text you, and then they wake up the next day in the morning and they wake up to like 1,000 texts from you, basically asking questions and answering yourself, kind of like, you know what, this is done, I'm over, I'm not dealing with this anymore. But again, it's not based on merit, it's based off of your emotions and that you feel very vulnerable right now. Now with the Page of Wands, again, your partner will be communicating with you, but again, I feel that there's not much of practicality, or the approach that they're taking, there's not much practicality in that. So what I mean by that is, yes, they can tell you, yes, of course I want to be with you, Of course, you know, down the road, we can think of something long-term or even marriage or whatever, but they're not really showing you with actions that that's what they want. And I feel that for some of you guys, it could be that you've been in this situation for quite a while without really knowing if it's something serious or if it's something just temporary. And there's a frustration here. There's almost like you're kind of losing interest in this person because they have no direction. Now, for others of you, it could be that you're dealing with a person that does, you know, like to smoke a lot of weed or drink. And you feel like they don't really have a direction, and that's frustrating you because you're expecting them to one day all of a sudden wake up and realize, you know, this is a person I want to be with and I'm going to put effort. But what they're telling you is with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck. It's feeling like you can't move forward. But the reason you're not moving forward is because you're not seeing things clearly. You're not seeing things for what they really are. So what Spirit is telling you is look at the situation, look at the partner that you're with. If you knew them or you met them, them doing any type of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Recreational drugs or drinking or partying, and that's how you met them. You can't expect them to change if that's how you met them. So try the best you can to not create these fantasies in your head or these illusions in your head about this person changing or about this person wanting to comply to what you're expecting from them. You have to be practical, and the best way to be practical is if you met them a certain way. Of course, just as an example, if you've been with them for a year and within that year's time frame, you expected them to be more mature or to grow up or grow out of the phase of partying, you can't really expect them to change if within that year they haven't done so. So what they're telling you is stop looking at things from what you would want, or stop looking at this fantasy in the relationship and look at the practicality of it, what's really happening. And if you're not fulfilled in this relationship, or if they're not putting effort in showing you that they want something long-term with you, it's perhaps times for you to start asking yourself, if you're not happy or you're starting to feel frustrated or even starting to lose interest, walk away from this relationship. Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be tempted to step out of the relationship and then you end up being the bad person when perhaps you've struggled with their inconsistency for a year. So I hope this helps you in some shape, way, or form. And again, if you are unhappy, walk away from this, okay? Don't try to change people, or don't allow people to try to change you. They have to accept you for who you are, whether it's good or bad. If it is a genuine connection and if it's true, genuine love, we always try to change. We always try to do better, but we do it because we want to, not because they're forcing us or they're expecting us to do so. And the same goes towards your partner. If you feel like you want to do more changes in them than who they really are, then perhaps you're looking at things from a very, very wrong angle. And it's time for you to step back and really analyze if there is even such a connection in this relationship, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see each other soon. Bye.